About a week ago, we sent out a message to many people to say that we were short of money for our clean water projects because we had funded quite a few last year. A response to that was from our Canadian province, MSC province, which asked for details so that they could help one or other project. So we're in the process of introduce to you in these pictures some of our brothers. Roger from MSC Mission Office. First one of the Canadian brothers. Our French Canadians from Canada spoke. These were French in the past Canadians. Some of their members, and they came out to help the French mission in Papua. And this is the other French speaking in the brothers sawmill. Some of the brothers own a picture sawmill is another story. And then we have a group of all the brothers at their annual retreat at Yule Island, which concluded on the 4th of July, the anniversary of the coming of brothers were a very important part of the mission, especially the establishment of the mission, as they were carpenters, tradesmen, mechanics. They built roads, they built sawmills, they built houses, they built schools, hospitals, clinics, many things. They were a great workforce for the whole mission. And this leads me with our French Canadians to the point that from many different MSC provinces, we had priests and brothers working in Papua and in other parts. And this happened in other countries also. It was all part of mission. So with the mission, as you would guess, we were always short of personnel. There was always more to do. There was always new territory to move into. There were always more people to approach and evangelize. And often those people were asking for the mission to come. And so there was a need always for more people. In the 1920s, the Australian province provided some priests for Port Moresby, which as part of the British and the Australian colonial world was English speaking. And we also then went in the 1930s to Eastern Papua, to Milne Bay, as there was a need there also. And working under the Yule Island Mission, we had of course people from France, there were Spaniards, Italians, the Australians of course, and Canadians. And then often a province would accept the invitation, and they would go and take over a whole area and begin a new mission, often which became a different diocese in due course. We also had late in the 1950s the Capuchin priests from the US of A came and took over the Southern Highlands, which was part of Papua, and therefore came under the jurisdiction of the bishops of Yule Island. It was Bishop Soren who asked the Capuchins to come. And around the same time we realised that in the Western province, from Daru Island inland, there was another vast area that had not been touched and which the Catholic Church had not penetrated. So we asked our Irish province to take that on. They had a look and declined because they didn't have the resources. And then somewhere in the 1950s, the French-Canadian Montfort priests and brothers came. So the mission went on in this way with different groups coming in to take over certain areas. And so the mission goes ahead, and this is the pattern which is often followed today, that different groups of missionaries, whether they be priests, religious or lay, move into an area and take over a particular work. So the mission was alive and is still alive, and we thank you for being with us.